Shalom. I'll give your praises to yaHAWAH, BAHASHAM, yaHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Kakudash. Give honors to the elders, apostle, great minister, and top of the Jesus, he said to the hopeful that the spirit of the forgiveness of the earth. It's going to be another that's entitled At the Name of yaHAWAH, BAHASHAM, yaHAWASHI, every knee should bow. Alright? Because we're approaching the times where the Lord, Yahweh, is going to exalt, okay, their names, okay, throughout the earth, okay? Everyone gonna know who's the father, who's his son, right? You know, and what the Heavenly Father, his main purpose for this distortion is to what exalt his name. Okay, I think it's Ezekiel 36. Let's look at it. Ezekiel 36. All right, because because right now yaHAWAH and yaHAWASHI, those names are not getting exalted. Okay, those names are not being worshipped. Okay, those names are not being praised. They're not being praised amongst the few. This is Ezekiel 36:22. So Ben reads, Israel to be renewed for his namesake. Okay. Ezekiel 36:22 reads, therefore said to the house of Israel, right? We know that when it's mentioned Israel, we know that it's mentioned the northern kingdom, okay, but it also can be referring to the entire nation as well, the northern and the southern kingdom. Thus said the Lord, okay, yaHAWAH, I do not this for your sakes, O house of Israel, but for my holy name's sake, which ye have profaned among the heathen, whether you went, right? In the names, okay, how the names been profaned amongst heathen, right? Okay, by tying the name of the Lord with other idols, okay? Missing something holy with unholiness, okay? Missing something pure with impurities, okay? And I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them, and the heathen should know that I am the Lord, Yahweh, shall say the Lord, yaHAWAH, when I should be sanctified to you before their eyes, okay? All right? So when the Lord brings forth his instruction, and how we are, start with the elect, right? But the real sanctification gonna happen in the kingdom, okay? And that when the heathen gonna know that they're gonna know the name of the Lord, okay? They're gonna know the name of the Lord, okay? They're not gonna be calling on Jesus, these other gods, okay? Other idols, all right? Because what the heathens power or the heathens creator is yaHAWASHI, right? The Lord made the heathens, right? Okay. But the Lord only chose one nation to worship him, into a bit real power, to be a power of, okay? Which was the nation of Israel. The heathen was only created to serve that chosen nation. Right? So got here Philippines 2. Now this is going to the yaHAWASHI, the anointed, right? Philippines 2 says that at the name of yaHAWASHI, every knee shall bow, out of things in heaven and things in earth and things under the earth. And that every tongue should confess that yaHAWASHI Mashiach is Lord, to the glory of the Heavenly Father, to the glory of the Most High, the Father, okay? That's all we like to say, yaHAWAH, BAHASHAM, yaHAWASHI, okay? Because we're giving glory to the Heavenly Father, okay, by going to his only begotten Son, yaHAWASHI, first, okay? We give glory to the Heavenly Father through his Son, yaHAWASHI, all right? Because yaHAWASHI is what? Second in command, okay? He's right under the Heavenly Father. He's right under Yahweh, all right? It's a chain of command, all right, in the spiritual realm. I got here Psalm 72, and that reads, yeah, all kings should fall down before him. All nations should serve him, okay? And this will match what? Revelations, right? Where it speaks about how when Yahweh shall appear, he appear with crowns, okay? The crown represents, the kingdoms of the earth that, was ultimately that fell down before Yahweh, that basically Yahweh, he got victory over them, okay, which the kings represent the different Semite nations, right? Whether Russia, America, okay, China, these heathen nations that's in power that can't really shut down, right? They're gonna fall down before Yahweh. And all nations they're gonna serve Yahweh, right? All nations, right? And everyone gonna confess, okay? Every knee gonna confess, right? Bow down, right, to those names, Yahweh. All right. So this is why we shouldn't really get, over angrily, if you want to call it that, over, in the sense that we shouldn't, because at the end of the day, we know that ultimately, all needs is going to bow down to Yahweh Shai. All needs is going to confess to Yahweh Shai, right? Everyone going to give account to what they did, in this flesh, right? Whether it was good or evil, right? To Yahweh Shai. So these mockers, scoffers, these, Christians, right? That is refusing that is mocking the names of the Lord or mocking the prophets, men of the Lord, right? At the end of the day, they're gonna bow down to those names out by sunshine, and we're gonna get the the Lord's going to give you victory at the end of the day. Okay. So I'm going to close it here by giving all the praise to yaHAWAH, BAHASHAM, yaHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, this episode.